All right, so today is April 26th, 2022. This is for my language methods and strategies class. This is a first grade lesson in or a first grade activity, and it's called What We Do on a Rainy Day or a Sunny Day at Home. So, first of all, we're going to start off with watching a video about the book called A Rainy Day. So we're gonna watch this video here about this book. It's not very long, so we should get.
By Robin Nelson. A rainy day. It is a rainy day. The rain is wet. When it is rainy, the sky is gray. A rainy day is gloomy. When it is rainy, clouds fill the sky. Raindrops fall from the clouds. When it is rainy, flowers grow. We see a rainbow. When it is rainy, it can flood. Lightning can strike. When it is rainy, rabbits hide. Ducks swim in the rain. When it is rainy, we put on a raincoat. We open an umbrella. When it is rainy, we can splash. A rainy day is fun.
All right, like I said, that was just a short little video for us to watch about a rainy day. So now that we watched that, we're gonna talk about a few of the words that were in the story and see if we know what they mean. So, one of the words that was in the story was clouds. I'm sure you know what those are. Do you know what a cloud is? Yeah, those are what we see in the sky. And when it rains, they're usually really gray. That means when the clouds are gray, that means it's going to rain. If the clouds are in the sky and they're white, they're not rain clouds. All right, what about flood? Do you know what it means to flood? What happens when it floods?
It gets onto the surface.
Yeah, like you said, like it comes onto the streets. Like we live really close to the Mississippi River right here. If it rains a lot sometimes or snows a lot in the winter, when spring comes, excuse me, sometimes that Mississippi River right here likes to flood. And sometimes it floods so much that the water will be in the streets downtown and we can't drive down there.
Sometimes it's in my parking lot, and my parking lot gets flooded.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, yeah, it can just rain a bunch, and yeah, if you have the parking lot, it can get a little flooded. All right. What about gloomy? If I looked outside and said it was a gloomy day, would you know what I meant? So gloomy can kind of mean a few things. Specifically for the story, it kind of means like down. Like if it's a gloomy day, that means it's kind of like like I wish I don't have the book here and I couldn't see, so I couldn't see what the definitions they gave at the back of it are. But a gloomy day would be if someone's gloomy, usually they're sad or kind of like not in a good mood. So when the day is kind of gloomy, it's kind of gray and wet and just a little different. What about lightning? What's lightning? I'm sure you know that one.
It's where the clouds make. It's where the clouds. I mean, the sun hits the water, then the water turns into lightning.
Right. That's a little more like, but yeah, like it's the when lightning hits that loud, not loud. It's the bright um flash that we see in the sky when it's stormy, and usually it's accompanied by thunder, and thunder is usually the loud banging noise we hear after lightning. And thunder is the sound that lightning makes. Sometimes you hear them go, you'll see lightning, and then you hear it go off because the storm might be a little bit of ways away, and light travels faster than sound. You're little though, so that's not something we'll talk about a lot today. All right, so I think so. Then I guess you know a rainbow. Do you know what causes a rainbow? Has anyone ever told you that?
It's sun and water that make a rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. So like if it rains outside and the sun's out, if it rains and it's sunny, there'll be a rainbow somewhere.
And they have made a robot toy that doesn't move, and you can look through its head, and it looks like there's lots of rainbows.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, so those are the main words. Those were the words that we looked at for a rainy day. Now you're gonna read this book. But before we read you're gonna read the book this time. Before we read this book, we are actually going to look at the back of the words. So I'm gonna turn this on or not turn it on, but like so I can try to. Can I get that to point down some so we can see when you read? I'll scoot back. All right, so I can't scoot back very far, but we'll bring your chair this way. All right, so like I said, we're going to start off by looking at the words in the back, like how I just went over those words with you, cloudy and lightning.
They're
Now,
over here.
no, these are the words right here. This is called a glossary, and this is a nonfiction book. Do you know what nonfiction means?
It means real.
Yep, yeah. So it means that it's a true book. That what happens in it.
Fiction means it's not real.
Yeah, Good job. So yes, so usually fiction books have what is called a glossary at the back. And this is where there are certain words that are related to the topic of the book. And like I said, topic we talked about yesterday is what we're talking about. So the topic for this book is a sunny day. And these are words that are related to it. So we're just going to go over it. So if we were thinking about a sunny day and you burn, like you burn by the skin, burn by the sun, what is that? Yeah, on your skin. Yes. So like that's why we wear sunscreen, because on a really sunny day, if it gets too hot or too sunny, we can get sunburn. And actually, you can get sunburn on a cloudy day because it's the sun rays that give you a sunburn and they shine through the clouds. Yeah, if they didn't, then it wouldn't be light out even when it's cloudy. What about melts? Usually when it's sunny, what melts on a sunny day? Do you know why it melts? Something melts? You know why if we took something and that's in the freezer, out of the freezer, do you know why it would melt? Like ice cream?
It's water.
Well, yeah, it will turn to a liquid. Do you know why? You know what makes ice cream melt?
Because it's not supposed to be in light.
Because it's not supposed to, because it's too warm. So, like, you know how in a freezer where ice cream goes, it's really cold in there? So, yeah, when it's on a really sunny day, it's going to make liquids melt. So, shade, it says the shade is in an area protected from sunlight. So, like shade from a tree, houses cost a shade. Even, you know, houses have shade, things that are really big, and they cast it, which the next word is shadow. You know what a shadow is? What happens? How do you cast a shadow?
When I stand up and it's sunny.
Yeah, and
I block some light.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Dark shapes made by something that is blocking the light. So you block the light with your body, and that creates a shadow behind you. All right, and then this one's easy. This one is skin. You know what skin is. Yeah, it's the outer covering of our body. Yep.
Just so our blood doesn't get out.
Yeah, it's so everything stays in there. All right. So now that we've read those definitions, I'm going to have you read this book to me, and I'm right here. If you have any questions or need help sounding out a word, I help you. So we'll start off reading the cover. When we read a book, we always start with the cover. So can you read that for me? Out loud?
Day.
Yep, perfect. All right.
It is a sunny day.
Is like, break it up. What's that word?
Sun.
Can you name that word?
Shine.
Yep, so put it together.
The sunshine feels warm.
Good job.
When it is sunshine.
It sounds like there's a Y, so it's sun-y.
Sunny. The.
I was like, what is all this?
Sky is blue. Yeah. It is.
I was like, sound it out, so it's
egg.
So it's bright. Because sometimes this, yeah, makes a, yep, good. I know that one's a little difficult. Okay, and then this word, if you, what's that? Sorry, I cover it with my fingers. You know what that word is? Out.
Out.
And then if you sound that one out.
Side.
Yeah, good job. So if you put that.
Outside.
Good job.
When it is
That was the word.
sunny.
It's like sometimes if you need to, you could look at the picture. Sometimes the picture kind of helps you.
Ice cream melts.
Yep.
Flowers open.
Good job. So yeah, sometimes you have to use the pictures to kind of help.
When it is sunny, sky.
Nope, it's our skin. Yep.
And
It's can. You were close.
Can burn.
Yep, that's exactly right.
When
What does that say? I was like,
we
yep.
See
It's our.
Our.
I was like I said, if you need to look at the picture to help, what are they looking at in the picture?
Butter.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Yeah, see, they're looking at their shadows.
When it is sunny, we sit in the.
I was like, if this makes an A sound,
Shade.
Yeah, good job.
We
wear. And like use the picture to help.
Sunscreen.
Oh, well, as I look at his picture, I was like, sound it out. Sun. What's that? That g.
Sun.
I was like, look at the picture.
Sun.
Oh, sunglasses. I was trying to let you figure it out with the picture because he's wearing sunglasses in the picture. I was trying to let you put it together, but that's all right.
When it is sunny, we have a picnic. We go for a walk. When it is sunny, we run.
Yep.
Run.
I was like, how do you run what? Through.
I
was like, what do they do in the picture? You know what these are called? A sprinkler. Yep.
We go swimming. Almost said splash.
It's okay.
When it is sunny, we play with friends.
Yep.
A sunny day is fun.
Yep, good job.
That one's easy.
Yep, I was like, and that's good. This just has a picture of
We forgot a page.
No, we didn't. But then there's a picture here of how your shadow looks. If the sun's here, your shadow's behind you. If the sun's overhead, the shadow's right like on it. And then when it's the end of the day, the shadow's behind you. And then back to just some random facts and our glossary that we already looked at with our words that we learned. All right, good job.
Sunny day.
Yes, and I.
Are those all the books?
Yeah, I'm going to have to pause this because I didn't print something out.
Sunny.
All right, so now I'm going to put this camera back up so we can see it. Well, I guess no, because I want us to work on this. So now that we have these, I got them printed out. So after we read these books, these are the words that we talked about. Like I said, we talked about clouds, flood, gloomy, lightning, rainbow, burn, melts, shade, shadow, skin, rainy days, and sunny days. So these are the labels. So what we're going to do, I did not find glue, so we are just going to put them on the thing. I was like, I'm gonna do that so you can't see because we gotta focus on this. We're getting close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off. You're gonna cut these out for me. If you can do that really carefully, you're just gonna cut along the lines. Just cut the squares. We just want all the words cut out. If you can do that on these pages for me.
And these?
No, these don't matter. Those are just extra. I couldn't get them to go away.
I'm not a really good cutter.
It's okay. Do you want me to help you? No? Okay. I was like, because you'll be putting in the category, so if you want me to cut, I can. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut out the best you can. Here, pause that while we're cutting. And since you're finishing that, I'm going to push play on that again. All right. So now that we've got those out, I'll take these from you. All right. So now that we have those all cut out, we are going to start off by putting these into these two categories. I wanted them to be glued, but unfortunately, I could not find the glue. So we are going to just, if I can find the other one, right here. So we are going to go through these cards, and we're going to separate them. Okay, so all these words are related to either sunny days or rainy days, and so we're going to try to remember which one of our stories had which, and we're going to put them into these categories. So
you can staple them.
Maybe when we're done. I don't know if there's actually staples in that. But all right, so the first one we're doing is clouds. So when we read about clouds, did we read about it in a rainy day or a sunny day?
Rainy day.
Okay, all right. So then you put that under rainy day, or because we're separating them into groups. So rainy day. All right. So then what's this next word? Do you know what the next word is?
Flooded.
So do you remember, was that rainy or was it sunny? Does it flood when it's sunny?
Mm-hmm.
It does? I think it's rainy when it floods because remember it's the water.
Sometimes it floods when it's sunny.
It might flood and then be sunny. I guess if it could flood if like snow melted and it was sunny and that happened. I was like, these words are not mixed up very well. All right. That word, do you know what it is? Shadow. All right, so what about that? On a sunny day. I was like, do we see shadows on rainy or sunny days? All right. What about that? That word was,
Skin.
Yep, and remember, yep, on sunny days we want to protect our skin because it's sunny. We don't want to get a burn.
Sun?
Nope, shade.
Shade.
You were close, so yep, also sunny days. Good job. Lightning.
Lightning.
Oh, yep, good job. I was like, I think you got that word when we were reading.
Burn?
Yep, burn. Good job. Yep.
Meals?
It's melts.
Melts.
Yep. That was close though. I know those vowels. Yep, and rainbow when it's rain also. And good job. Yep, those are right. So yeah, so these are our sunny day words. We have shadow, skin, shade, burn, melts. And then our rainy day words are clouds, flood, lightning, rainbow, and gloomy. So if I had to ask you what kind of days are your favorite, would you say rainy or sunny?
Sunny.
Sunny days. And what is your favorite thing to do on a sunny day?
Ride my bike.
Ride
Fast one.
Ride your fast bike. So I'm not going to record that for this, but I will take a picture of it and find a way to get it submitted. We are going to take a picture of you riding your bike, but before we do that, I want to write a story, or not a story, a sentence. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to go, when we go back to your house, we will take a picture of you riding your bike so I can put that on here. I'm going to grab this.
I have to go like that.
Yep, that's fine. All right, because that's part of this thing is for me to take a picture of you riding your bike since it's your favorite thing. All right, so let's see. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything.
Oh.
Okay, so we're looking at these. If we want, I was trying to think of
Day?
I was trying to, because I put on my thing to use one of the vocabulary words. So actually, I want us to write a sentence using, so you said sunny day was your favorite. So that means we got to find a sentence to write using one of our sunny day words. So we have shadow, skin, shade, burn, and melts. So how about, I know you said riding your bike is your favorite, but what if you said you like to eat ice cream on a sunny day before it melts? We could write something like that.
Well, we're gonna have to get my ice cream first.
Well, yeah, and I'll get a picture for it, you know. We'll have to do that, but we can write a sentence about that. And so that's what we're going to do. You're going to write a sentence that's going to go along with the picture of you eating ice cream.
On my bike.
Right, so, all right, so this is going to be, you're going to write now, and I'm going to help you because I know we're still learning. We're going to write a sentence about eating ice cream before it melts. So, here, get your pencil, get ready. I think the sentence we were going to write, what do we say? I like to eat ice cream before it melts. So what's the first word in that? Our first, yep, and good job. Yep, whenever we use I and at the beginning of a sentence and when you write, you capitalize I. So
That's L.
Yep, so, yep, like, and if you need help spelling anything, I'm here. We'll sound stuff up. I like to eat. To eat.
N.
Oh, is it eat? So,
N.
no, not, there's no N, EAT, which is a way I was going to let you spell it out, but, because eat. I like to eat ice cream. So ice, what's that first letter that you hear in ice?
Need the book to help. It has ice cream in
Yep, it does. Yep, and that's a good idea. You can use the book if you need help. I'll find the page for you.
Okay.
I was like, that was a good idea. I was like, I was gonna help you sound it out, but using the book is a good idea. All right, and then we're gonna put before it melts. So if we were gonna sound out the word before, what was that first? So
M.
and before,
E.
I was like, what's that first sound in buh? What's that? What makes the buh sound?
B.
Yeah. So yep. So B. So yeah, I know you were trying to spell melts, but we're not working on that word right now. I see what you were doing. We're trying to. We're right now. We're spelling the word before. So B. So how B E
U.
F O. So B 4. So there's an E, and then O
R.
before, and there's but I'll let you spell it before. I'll let you found it on your own, and then it. You know, spell it. I was like,
I-T.
yeah, but I feel like that's probably one of your sight words. And then melts before it melts, and we have the. If you need to learn see how to spell it, it's right here because it was one of our vocabulary words. That's why we're using it. Get some practice with the word.
Melts.
Before it melts. Perfect. All right. So we wrote our sentence. What was the last thing that we put in a sentence that makes it a sentence?
Pyramid.
Period. Good job. Yep. Good job. So yes, good job. So you got the capital I at the beginning, and whenever you use I, like if you say, hold on. My friend and I like to go to the park. Whenever you use the letter I by itself when you're talking about yourself, you capitalize that as well at the beginning of, even if it was in the middle of a sentence. If it's I all by itself, if you were saying my friend and I like to go to the park, you'd still capitalize it. Just like if we put your name in a sentence that said,
Logan.
even if it wasn't the beginning, if
My name
you would
is
say on a
Logan.
sunny, yeah, we said yeah, and you would still capitalize Logan at the end of this, even though it's in the middle of the sentence because it's your name. All right, so good job today. You did a really good job. I really like your sentence. Let's trying to get this back on so we can show the camera your sentence so they can see what was written. Like I said, I will put in the picture once we get it taken. But all right, you did a great job today, Logan. I'm so thankful for you doing this work for me. And hopefully we can say goodbye to the teacher.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.